Hello and welcome to me being pissed off a bit. My Spectrum post got locked and I got a whine. So let me roll the intro. Let's talk about it.
Hello, my name is Grumpy.
Alright, so the intro itself wasn't really like, yeah, I gotta put things into perspective. So, there was something new that was posted, and that is the new rules of conduct on the Star Citizen, whatever, support, Robert Space Industries, whatever, it doesn't matter. So, there are like some things that are gonna be bannable offenses. We already had something like this. This is just basically updated. Nothing basically changed, but the fact that they are talking about this right now is like, yeah, I guess that they're gonna start enforcing that. And let's go through the behaviors and content that could get you banned. So first off, use of language in-game in support tickets or Spectrum posts that is harmful, abusive, racially or ethnically offensive, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, vulgar, sexually explicit, obscene, defamatory, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I completely agree, I concur. It should be a bannable offense to talk like that in any game, in basically any game. Like, dudes, like I was playing fucking Overwatch for basically this whole patch, and that is like, Jesus fucking Christ. And there are some people that like, oh my god, like, I don't, like, they should be like closed behind bars for saying some things that they're saying. Maybe I'm gonna roll you a footage of a guy, but I'm probably not, because YouTube is gonna like sense, like, I don't know, delete the whole fucking video or whatever. So anyway, second thing that is a bannable offense is handles or community monikers that are offensive, inflammatory, blah blah. Okay, yeah, all right. Understandable. Ship names that are offensive, inflammatory, blah blah. Okay, completely understandable. I support it. Now, organization-related content containing language that is harmful, abusive, racially or ethnically offensive, vulgar, sexually explicit, obscene, blah blah blah, invasive of personal privacy or publicity rights, or in a reasonable person's view, objectionable, or which you do not own or which you do not have permission to freely distribute. We're going to talk about that a bit later. Stream sniping, pad ramming, or utilizing bugs and exploits to grieve or continually harass others. We're going to talk about that too. Use of cheats, exploits, or game modifications to gain an unfair advantage over others. Okay, fine. The list above is merely an example and is not all-inclusive. RSI will, at its discretion, issue warnings or penalties, blah blah blah, and then in the end you're gonna get banned. Now, I made a Spectrum post, and let me try to find it. There we go. And I'm gonna talk about what I said here. I'm not gonna read it out because, yeah, I'm gonna say it in a different way. Maybe I'm gonna link it down in the comment section of the video, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the thread was closed basically immediately. And I asked a bunch of questions like what is actually a bannable offense and who is gonna get banned, and I was talking there like about the differences between streamers and YouTubers and the rest of the people. And I've said that my like biggest concern is that the rest of the people are gonna get banned while the content creators are gonna still be there because they're promoting the game. And what happened, the thing fucking got closed, and I'm not sure if you can see this. I think you can see most of it. Let me just, okay, like this. So Void Caboid, whatever, he said, "Hello everyone. While we certainly understand the concern regarding the code of conduct, the discussion of bans or other account actions is not a conversation we're going to entertain on Spectrum. As such, we are going to conclude this thread here." So they just just like zipped it and bagged it, and that's it. If you have any concerns regarding the code of conduct or wish to report another play, blah blah blah, you can go to the customer support. Okay, I want to report a guy, and let me report a guy. So give me a second. I'm gonna report myself, actually. So reporting player misconduct. Okay, rules of conduct, fine. Our support system, so you can do it through their support system, but is there a thing to just click and report a guy? Submit a request. Okay, I'm gonna open both, just for like reasons. I'm gonna open both, and okay, so this is the same thing, but okay, so this is, I guess, where you submit a request to report someone. Please choose your issue below. Okay, I have an issue with myself and I want to report myself. I don't know what this is, but then account support, gameplay issues, technical support, ship and pledge query, payments, physical merchandise and subscriptions, community and fan requests, and then there's other. And how do you report the guy? Okay, maybe it's here. Let me see. How to play guides, issue council, updates and info, new players, account, payments, technical support, game support. It must be here. Oh no, this is just like Q&A and like frequently asked questions. So you see what I'm talking about here. So firstly, you really don't know how to report a guy. Secondly, who is gonna get banned? And here's what I said in the topic or the thread that got closed. My first question was, how are we gonna report people? Because as you've seen, it's not really easy because they don't really need to hold your hand, but at least present as a button to report a player. It would be even better if it was if you were able to do that in the game. And then I have asked who is going to review those reports, because in Overwatch, for example, because I talked about Overwatch, there's 6 people on the team and there's 2 teams, so there's 12 people. So in your team, you might be teamed up with 5 people that are in an org or whatever, and all of them are toxic and you're the only non-toxic player. And they start I don't know, bashing on you or being racist or whatever, because that happens a lot in that game. And if you report all of them, that's just one report. But if 5 of them report you, you're gonna get banned or muted or whatever. And that has been happening forever now with that game. And I'm pretty sure that it's not the only game that has that issue. I'm not really, I didn't play games prior to Star Citizen because I was working a lot and I was a musician before being a YouTuber. So yeah, I didn't play that many games, so I don't really fucking know. I guess it's the same with Siege. I guess it's the same with whatever the name is of the Valorant. My fucking friend actually worked on Valorant and I forgot the name. So anyway, the second question was, who is going to review those reports? Is it going to be a bot, or is it going to be a council, or is it going to be just one guy that's oh yeah, all right, no, yeah, no, or how is it going to work? Second thing was a mini story that I gave them. So I had an org prior to this one, link in the description. This one is called Crimson Renegades. The last one was called Overlords. And I made my music album after the name of the org. Anyway, I was leading that org with a friend. We had a fallout and we're not together anymore. And yeah, I left the org. I made another one with my friends and yeah, we're running this org now. But while I was in the other org, we had an incident that wasn't really just a singular incident, but it was a thing that happened it was happening for a couple of months. So another org, and I'm not gonna say who they are because yeah, that's what they want, and that's what they were really pissed off that I didn't talk about it and that I didn't do a reaction video or whatever. But they started a war with us, and they said that they didn't want a war with us, but it was really obvious that they did. And they are YouTubers, and their channel is doing worse than mine, and my channel is doing worse than the other guy that was also attacked, or his org was also attacked in this incident. But to cut things short, they were basically harassing us. They were like server hopping and following us on servers. They were like swarming us in Arena Commander. Like as soon as one of us joins to like practice or whatever, there will be like 5 of them, and they join on us, and then they attack us so they can make content for their YouTube channel, I guess. And they were having people in our org that were recording our voice chats or like our private voice calls, and they were making screenshots, and they like released that to the public. Of course, they released things that were not true, or that like you can take something out of it, but it is not what is said. For example, they accused us of stream sniping, and it wasn't stream sniping. I was just asking my friend a day later after the stream for the stream channel so I can watch what happened in the previous fight that they had with my org. As the time passed by, they were getting like worse and worse. They were, as I've said, they were recording our voice calls. It was not consensual, like them releasing that. Nobody asked us if it's okay. Of course it's not fucking okay, because having an org, that means that you're gonna be really good friends with the people inside of that org, and when you're really good friends with them, you're gonna talk about a lot of shit, and you're gonna talk about like your spouses, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, whatever. You're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, and all of that. So that was invasion of privacy, basically. But like, what do I know? I'm a Serb. They are from US. I can't really like do anything about it. So yeah, I just told them to like fuck themselves, and that's it. And of course, they doxed a bunch of people from my org, and of course, they had like they posted a picture of my friend in their video, and like that's doxing, and that's really bad. But hey, it didn't happen in the game, right? So it happened on Discord, and it happened on YouTube, so that's fine. But no, it's not fine. It should be like, it should stay in the game, or it should be non-toxic. And that's just like rewarding them for doing that shit, being assholes. And like, are they gonna get banned? How do we know? Like, should I report them? How the fuck do I report them? How do I know? And of course, with all of that, there was a lot of griefing. There was pad ramming, a lot of it, and you saw that, like with pad ramming, that's a big no-no, especially if it's like harassing, and it was harassing because they were destroying like C2s that are landing inside a hangar on our corp, because they just wanted to do that, and they wanted to pad ram, and it was war. It was war, and that's why they do that. And after they released the video, they had like a stream where they were celebrating their huge win or whatever. I mean, it's just like delusions of grandeur, but whatever. And yeah, like I told them that all of that, what they did is not cool. And I was called an idiot and a retard. It's not a big deal, I don't fucking care. But like, I'm an idiot and a retard because, yeah, pad ramming during a war is completely okay. But no, it's not. You fucking follow the guy into your armistice zone, and he's landing in a hangar, and you ram him with another ship, and that's a big fucking W for you. What? But okay, whatever. After some time, I left the old org, and I made a new one, and there was a guy from that hostile org, which I'm not gonna mention at all, that tried to join my org like an hour later after I fucking made the org. So if that's not harassment, I don't know what is. And like, if I report those guys, are they gonna get banned? Of course not, because they're doing YouTube, and they're doing like promotional videos, and they're doing their stuff, and they are promoting the game. So what is the point of having rules if they're not going to be the same for all of us? Or maybe they're going to get banned, because I've heard like about a few streamers that got banned, but from what I've heard, they were like extremely fucking toxic and extremely like racist and all of that. So I don't really know them. I've never heard of them. I've just heard like a few people posted in this topic that that actually happened, or that it happens from time to time. But again, how the fuck do you report them? Now, the next question will be, who are the people that are going to get banned? Are the people that have spent $15,000 to $20,000 on this game gonna get banned, and like, are they gonna lose only the game package? Because if you look at the rules of conduct, you can see that they're gonna lose the access to their website, which means that they will not be able to buy a new game package, right? So that means that you just had like $20,000 down the drain because somebody reported you, or some org reported you, or you just had a mass report, even though maybe you did nothing. But okay, that's an extreme thing, and I'm sure that that's not really gonna happen. Hopefully it's not gonna happen. But what happens with the guys that haven't spent $20,000? What happens to the guys that spent like 500, like sub 1K? And like, are they gonna get banned first? Like, is there like a priority list? Is it gonna be like, no, there's no like differences, we're all the same, we're all green basically, but some of us are greener and some of us are less green, and yeah, like, we don't know. We really don't know. So how is it gonna work? The next thing that I actually forgot to ask here is, if you're using exploits to like gain an advantage over the other players, you can also get banned for that. And this reminds me of a thing that happened with this patch. And in this patch, you could have earned a lot of money trading, because there was an exploit. It's not really an exploit, it was a bug, or it was a thing that they actually forgot to like fix. And like for 3-4 days, you could have made millions or billions of AUAC, because you would like get the audio visual equipment from, I don't know, let's say ArcCorp, and deliver them to Crusader, and you would buy them for like 250 AUAC per unit, and you will sell them for 500 AUAC per unit, which would like be like, I don't know, 200% of a profit margin, which is a lot, and a lot of people made a lot of money, and that's one of the reasons why they're wiping right now. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that in I don't know, tomorrow's video. I'll see. Anyway, they patched that after 3 or 4 days, but that is gaining an unfair advantage over other players, and that is exploit, and that is a bannable offense. Are you gonna get banned because they forgot to change the prices, or they just didn't notice that? Are you gonna get banned because there's an exploit? Since when? Let's talk about Overwatch, for example. There was an Overwatch League. I think that there still is Overwatch League, where like teams would compete and all that, and people were using exploits in the original Overwatch leagues because they were just they were known as techs, not as like exploits, but like Genji tech, or Genji is a character, so basically character techs. And afterwards, because it gave Blizzard a really bad look, they fixed most of it and got rid of most of the bugs or techs, and they were updating a ton of stuff so people wouldn't be using exploits to get an unfair advantage over other players. So in this game, Star Citizen, gaining a lot of money in less time than the others is basically using an exploit, and getting more money than other people for the same time is basically having an unfair advantage. So are you going to get banned for that? Because they forgot, or they had a bug that they didn't notice? I don't know. But in the end, the main question is, why have rules if they're not going to be the same for all of us? And yeah, tell me in the comment section what you think, guys, because like them closing a topic or a thread on Spectrum, which is made for discussions because they don't want any discussions, for me is like a fucking red flag. And like, I don't know, like, you make a topic, you ask the devs something, or you ask the community managers or whatever something, they never fucking respond. Like, most of the times they do not respond, but they respond in here by saying that they don't want to talk about it. And like, what kind of a company policy is this? Like, I'm just asking questions which are like, dudes, like, I want to know, and I think that the rest of the community wants to know if there are some people that are going to be greener than the other people, if there are going to be some people that are going to be like protected because like they are streamers, that they are YouTubers with like thousands or millions of subscribers. Like, those are some, I think that those are some hard questions that need to be answered. And yeah, tell me in the comments what you think, and yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you to all my patrons for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel, there's going to be a link down in the description of the video, and yeah, like, you can support me there through Patreon. It's for me buying equipment for better videos basically, and for buying ships and all of that. That's where the money is going. I'm buying ships so I can review them for you, and yeah. Thank you for watching again, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space, because you might get banned because, yeah, somebody reported you and he was actually griefing you or harassing you, but yeah, his org has a bunch of people and they reported you. Or maybe it's not gonna work like that. You never know. You never know, because they don't wanna talk about that in public. So yeah. Love you. Bye.